This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Golden Axe, or continue playing retro. This time I've gotten to the 6th stage with Axe Battler. I've kept all my lives up to this point on normal mode anyway. We're probably going to end up losing them, of course, because, you know, now that I can't just, like, stop and redo the fight over and over and over again because, you know, I'm still going to save state it, but I'm going to only do it, like, at the end of level type of thing, so that way if I somehow kick the bucket, I'll have a, you know, I can just load it up and add it back into the game, you know, that type of thing. But last time we died quite pitifully as Tyrus Flare, and, well, I'm just trying as Axe Battler, see if, overall, he's been working a lot better, but maybe that's just because I've gotten used to the controls by the time I switch. God, quit blocking, dude. By the time he's, oh, man, come on. Quit blocking, jeez. And, really, are you just gonna do that all day? Wow. There we go. Yeah, it's probably because I was just gotten used to the game by this point, so maybe that's why I'm doing a little bit better. I'm not saying I did a ton better, just better than I did before, you know. Although, playing through this game again, like, trying to concentrate, I realized the skeletons are as hard as I thought. Like, they're the toughest monsters in the game overall, like, just, or at least basic baddies anyway. Because I swear I had to, like, reload multiple times to the skeleton enemies out of all of them, you know. Because they would just keep whittling my life away. Oh, well, these ladies as well seem to do that quite a bit. Well, I was doing better against the ladies before. I'd either learn to do jumping attacks or get, like, in their range, but... So, yeah, I'm about to lose my first life. Well, you know what I mean in the, oh, at least the game's taking pity on me. Alright. Hey, maybe we'll actually keep... nope. Why do I feel like I'm still not gonna keep the fire dudes? I swear these female, like, characters just like, they immediately have to jump and attack me. That's like their default when I have this creature, you know what I mean? It's kind of BS when you think about it. Ow, God. Maybe if we take him. Yeah, every time I use the like creature on her, she automatically jumps. That defeats the whole Is this a trap? Is like that the game basically saying, yeah, you're not supposed to actually use that creature here? No. Yeah, every time I used it, she jumps. Wow. Yeah, it is trap. You do not want to grab those things. I learned the hard way. But luckily I've still got all my continues. Yeah, when I got here last time, I was out of continues. I think I was on my last life or next to last life. Yeah, how things have changed when you actively have save states or just really, really focus on your fighting. I learned a few tricks while playing. I still haven't figured out how to block, though. Like, with my own skill, anyway. Now they're good. Of course I died to the skeletons. Why wouldn't I? Yep, I didn't mean to use the spell. Oh, yeah, he uses water, is his thing. I think it was like that in the first game, too, I believe. Although I haven't played Axe Battler in so long in the original games that, I always play Gilius. I don't know why, but, yeah, I'm so used to playing Gilius, I always forget, like, what the other characters did in the original game, you know? But Axe Battler seems pretty solid, I mean... Overall, I haven't played the Panther character or the, Barbarian in a long time, either. I remember the Barbarian being kind of slow, like really slow. But anyway, I was talking about how I learned some tricks, like if you press the jump and attack button down at the same time, you do like a little sword swing. As far as I know, you don't lose HP for doing it, so... Because usually in most games when you do an ability, yeah, see, like I was blocking there, but I don't know how I did that. But anyway, usually if you use a super ability in like these old arcade games, you lose life, but I didn't notice my life going down anytime I used it. So I don't know. Yeah, freaking skeletons. Look at that. Yeah, I just have to be cheap in this game, it seems like. Oh yeah, and for some reason I've noticed the skeletons, like, when they charge you and you dodge them, if you don't, like, move to a whole other area or something like that, they'll just keep trying to charge attack you for some reason. The AI is kind of odd in this game. But, oh well. Yeah. I mean, I still like this game, but I think I will agree. This one's probably the hardest out of the three. I don't know. Maybe if you're, maybe if you read the instruction booklet and find out all the attack options, maybe it's a bit easier. But like, maybe it tells you how to like look up. You know, I didn't even think about doing that. It's just looking up the virtual book or virtual manual to this. I bet it's available. I think, actually, if I remember correctly, I think when I was during the burgeoning days of the internet, I think there was a website called like Video Game Manuals, or it wasn't videogamemanuals.com, but it was a website dedicated to old manuals that were screened in or something like that. I wonder if that's still around. I could be imagining it, but I could have swear I remember a website just being scanned instruction manuals. Because, you know, that's pretty much a dead art these days. Like, I don't know if, for those of you who still buy physical media, I don't know if you've noticed, but most games come with like a slip of paper, and it's not even it's like how to get the manual, basically. And it's like, go online, or sometimes it won't be the manual, it'll be like an ad for something, other game from the company who made the game, you know? It's kind of sad, really. I mean, things gotta change, and some things are unnecessary. I mean, well, okay, other than me, how many people actually read the video game manual? You know, I bet most people threw them away back when they were kids. At least those who are old enough to remember the... Get off me! Too bad there's no way to, like, immediately, like, knock people off of you when they grab you. Then again, I guess if I can do that to them, why not to me, right? Or, you know, yeah. But yeah, I mean, some things make sense to get rid of, especially when you could just easily add the manual into the game through, like, the options menu or something like that. Or something. But, or, yeah, just have people go to online to figure it out. Or you could just be, like, a really good game designer and have the gameplay kind of be figured out through use of through game design. But, who wants to put the effort into that? Okay. Let's see if I can get that guy to fall off. Haha! Yeah, the AI does not fall for that easily this time around. There we go. Get him kind of in a loop. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I remember here I got beaten by those, like, 2 Minotaur thing, or not Minotaurs, 4-armed creatures, whatever they're called. I got meat, we'll need that. Other meat? Okay, we'll save that for... Come on, get it. There we go, we'll save you. And I can show off, I mean, I shouldn't use it on these guys, but why not? I can use this super ability. It's a Typhoon! Oh, or Typhoon Hurricane thing, like Water Hurricane. Not as cool as a dragon, I'll admit, but still pretty awesome. I mean, nature is a nasty bit of business. But anyway, it'll just do a bunch of damage to him. It shouldn't kill him, but it'll do like a ton of damage. Yeah, let's see how many times I get killed from here. If I remember correctly, oh god, jump attacking is not your friend for these guys, just because they somehow, yeah, do that twirl ability by the time you... Oh man, god, these guys are just punks. Alright. Yeah, I think just some bosses are just cheap, and that's just how it is. Well, I mean, you can sort of jump attack them sometime, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely lose a life. Despite getting 2 meats, it's like the game knew these guys were gonna be punks, you know. Well, like I said, I got full continues. I really can't complain then. I should be able to beat, with the fact that I have full continues, I should be able to beat the game despite how nasty these bosses are. Yep, and that's where I died last time, was those dudes, so it'll be interesting to see where... Haha! Fooled you! Alright, what are we... Should be close to the boss of this floor, or level, or stage. Ah! Or, what is it called? Board? If you play arcade games, this board or whatever. I don't think I'm old enough to remember using board as a term for areas in the game or a board game. I forgot what the I forgot what games utilize that as a terminology. Oh well. Yeah, but yeah, we should be on the final section for the stage. I bet we're gonna fight the Panther dude. Oh right, yep, we are. Okay, let's go and use our magic. See, I guess the levels are us just trying to lock all the companions. Even though when you continue with, I don't think you can choose another character. I mean, I could be wrong. But let's see if we can get this Nazis being nasty now. I was able to beat the Tyrus Flare cursed version of her by just standing in a spot and just swinging the sword because my arc was a bit like just far enough to where I could always hit her, but she could barely hit me. It was kind of interesting, but it looks like it might not be the case with this guy. Maybe I wonder if Axe Battler maybe his hit detection is a bit different from Tyrus's. It doesn't seem like it should be, because you know you would think each character would have the same hitbox. Then again, accidents can or some programming errors can occur. You can tell when he's dead if we move to a spot on the board or the level. Yeah, here we go. We got him. Nice. All right. Good, Panther Man. Fortunately, I regained consciousness. With your strength, we should be able to defeat the enemy. Thanks. I don't know if we can actually choose you during the game. That probably can. It's probably a course of like pressing left or right and start when you do that or something. I don't know. Or down. Anyway, I assume this is the final level or final stage. Stage 7, the Gate of Fate. Because it looks like that's the farthest part on the level. So now I will make a save state here just in case. Like I have a issue. I should be fine. Oh, there's that Griffin dude again. So you're finally here. Got here. Hurry, you won't be able to go on. Ah! So you get an early boss. Okay, let's do. I'm just doing this for just like I said. I wanna have the game beaten. You know. So yeah, I know I'm not. Maybe one day I'll do like a pure run and with like and skill I get really good at it so that I can actually beat it on a pure run. I don't know. It depends on. Yeah, I don't like him because he basically uses his leg, which apparently gives him just a bit more range than me. So you can't just do that one trick I did with the Panther dude here. I actually have to... God, what a cheap guy. Hey, it's only cheap when they do it. When I do it, it's tactics. It's gaming the system. There we go. He's still got to cheap shot me a bunch of times, but... I don't know why, like, in this game, I can't do the getting them from below or above and getting some hits in. Like, it's like that's fixed or something like that, or they make it to where the hitbox, their AI script is, I don't know. God, this guy's a punk. I don't even know if I call that an improvement, you know? It makes some characters just almost impossible to get, like, I don't even know if that really gives me any extra range when I do that, you know? Isn't that bad when the design of the game causes both characters to hit each other at the same time type of thing? Oh, come on. See, like I can't just... This game has like a weird... I don't know what the word is. Like a delay. Like I can't just immediately go up and hit. Like I have to wait till I stop. See, I didn't get any hits on me. It's just straight up killed me. Yeah, I didn't press anything. I didn't press anything different. I went back to Axe Battler, so... Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Man, all those lives. 6 lives, or 4 lives. No, 4 lives wasted in, like, a stage. Yeah. Goes to show you how, if I'm, like, really sick... My God! This guy's so cheap! Like, I don't... Especially that... The like duck kick thing he does. Maybe I'm just like getting him in the wrong like spot or something like that. I don't know. I'm doing a little better. Except when he does that. And I like the fact that you can't like break through the block. You know, like there's no like ability or. That's just like, nope, sorry, he gets the block though. He gets the block all the time. all the time. At least I can grab him sometimes. But see, getting up and grabbing him isn't really guaranteed, though. Well, he was cursed too? Wah? What a surprise. Hey, it's a man. What have I been doing? The princess! I have a favor to ask of you. The princess is somewhere in the castle. Please help her. I wonder if that's the king for the first one. Whoa! What the? You got struck by lightning. Holy crap. No, sorry, we saved your life and then you die. Man, that sucks. Alright, let's see if we can get to the princess. I don't think we had to save any princesses in the previous game. I think it's just we saved the land. I think that's all that happened in that game, if I remember correctly. That was kind of weird. Like, you had to save the king and princess in the first game. In the second game, you just saved the land from Death Guld. And now you're saving the... Although, technically, you're just saving the land again. Just the fact that you run across the princess and king just seems to be kind of something par for the course. It just kind of happened. Yeah, it's a little tougher, but... These night guys aren't... I mean, they'll do damage to you if you get in the wrong spot, but overall, they're not that bad comparatively to the bosses or those two-armed... I mean, technically, they were a boss once, and then they quickly became regular enemies. I actually used blocking to my advantage. Man. Alright, need some magic here. Go, Captain Planet! Captain Planet! I'm not sure if the AI in this game is actually really smart, or it's just like, okay, really smart's maybe not the word I'd use, but like I know sometimes when I use multiple jump attacks, the AI will kind of start blocking more, but then it blocks so much that I can't do anything else. Like to, oh my god, oh my god. But yeah, like they block so much, it's just like, can I actually hit you, please, so we can get on with this? Maybe that's like the way to get past that is to try and get in for a grab when they. Man, I seem to have trouble. Man, these guys are just punking me so badly. Okay, stop blocking, dude. We got an episode to record, man. I've got other projects to work on. Come on. Yeah, that's the only problem with the game with that blocking mechanics is that when do they stop? You know, especially if it's not well programmed. You know what I mean? Because it's like we're spending the whole time attacking a dude who won't stop blocking. I have to cheap shot you till you die, dude. Okay. Oh, food. Oh. I'm full, though, for the most part. Oh, yeah, and apparently those hearts fill your life up completely and, like, give you a little bit of a boost. Oh, well, good thing I left the heart. Now I can, I'll have something to eat, munch on before. I munched on the little imp's heart. Yeah, we haven't fought these bosses before. They look like just straight big old giants. Big old giant. He's a big bad bear. As far as I know, the hearts fill... Oh, wow, they do a lot of damage. Ow. Okay, time for that heart. Yeah, it fills up, and it gives you a little extra bit of more. Like, it permanently increases your life bar. It's like slight, because I think when the game started, the health bar was basically where your magic bar was for the most part. But by the end of the game, it's almost, you know, maybe a quarter of the way bigger, you know. But yeah, at least these guys don't block every other second. But they make up for that doing a ton of damage when they do hit you. Well, maybe not a ton, but they do some damage. And apparently you cannot throw bosses into each other to damage them. Oh, well. Oh, wow. As soon as they start learning not to take my jumping silliness, you know, they're like, nope! There we go. Come on, we We've almost got him. Whew. I've almost used my another continue already. Alright, well it's all gotta focus, man. We got 6 more lives to go through, so it's still 6 by the way, so yeah, probably not gonna have any magic for the end boss. Man, I'm kinda worried if I'm gonna be able to beat the end boss, because Death Guld was weirdly easy when I actually got to him, you know what I mean? Because even though I didn't really get a chance to fight him when my first unaltered run of Golden Axe 2, and the Death Adder, like Golden Axe 1 was relatively, I wouldn't say easy, but relatively not bad in terms of difficulty until we got to Deathbringer, who is cheap as all heck, you know. And now I'm just worried about what. Aren't we fighting Death Guld again in this game though? I swear I remember the intro saying something about being. Aw, man. Well, I guess we just don't get our full. Now, can we get the skeleton people to come down here? Now, the problem is that they're probably going to knock them. Or the game won't let me knock them off. Great. That's awesome. Thanks for not letting me knock off dudes. I appreciate that. Really? I actually can't knock them off. I moved him into the pit thing to knock him off. It didn't work. Wow. Come on, man. Game. I mean, one of the few things, you know, that gives me joy is knocking guys off the ledge, and then you won't let me do it. I guess the game designers did not want to take our crud from cheap kills, like knocking them into the. I thought that was the point. Like, you were supposed to use your environment to your advantage, you know. Like, I thought that's why they put them there. It's like, oh, if you're smart enough to figure out that they can fall into the pit, there you go. Now they just straight out, like, don't let you. That's kind of disheartening. Uh-oh. Oh, God, these guys. I'm just going to use magic on them. Oh, this is the second level, by the way. We saw the first level was that big, huge, like, water hurricane. First one was just the water spigots. And 2, it looks like a kind of a water, like, ice show or something like that. I might, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the other magic just because when you die, they at least give you 1. So, man, this episode's good. Maybe I should have started at where I died, because this episode's going a bit longer than I expected. Is that why we can't knock things in the hole? Is because so I wouldn't be able to do this on this boss? If I'm able to get knocked in the hole, I'm gonna be quite perturbed. You know what I mean? Like I can't do it, but for some reason they can. I'm not gonna test that, by the way. I need all my lives. I need all my precious lives. Yeah, these guys are probably the worst boss encounter in the game, just because it's. I'm just gonna. I know it doesn't do a ton of damage, but I think these double iron guys are probably the worst bosses in the game, just because they tend to block more. Well, not block more. Sorry, they tend to be more aware of their surroundings. And if you try jumping at them, they do that spin move, which hits you after the fact, you know. Yeah, 2 more continues. Man, I may have to tack on the end of this after trying to like. Yeah, that's kind of a cheap move when you think about it. Like it's not even blocking. It's just, hey, we start an attack that makes us invincible. And by the way, as soon as you get out of whatever your invincibility cycle you have from jumping into us, which you don't even have one as far as I'm aware of, you get damaged. I don't know whether to praise this game or be annoyed with it just because of its odd difficulty spike and seriously, God, come on, man, got it. I think I got it. Yeah. Woo. Man, look at that. Almost dead. Can I throw... Oh, I was about to say, can I throw this guy off the... I don't... Maybe he can fall? It's... I'm afraid of this guy knocking me off. Like, the one place where you can knock people off, you can't, Alright, come on, dude, jump up. No. Oh, well, he died anyway, so... Alright, let's get out of here before... Oh, by the way, I did the same path as before, like when I play as Tira, so I just took all downward paths to get here. I think I've lost a bit of my skill, because I was actually doing decently okay. Like, I didn't have to load save states that often when I was preparing to get this last level added. But now I feel like maybe my confidence has gone because of like losing all the health and life to like one level easily, you know. Okay, at least this jump attack works for the most part on the ladies with the maces. Ladies with the maces with the cases and the faces? Sure. For the most part, anyway. Yeah, it's not very exciting, but if it gets me closer to the end, I'll take it. Man, you are not supposed to... You are not supposed to, like, combo them in the face, apparently. Oh, good, an enemy I can somewhat attack. Pretty well. Wait, no, these are the guys that block. Never mind. I really don't know what this A and B. Oh, God. Come on, man. I'm really not sure of the utilization of the A and B, or the not A and B, the jump and attack. Like I get it, I guess in certain enemies, because like that wide sword swing, maybe it's used to hit like multiple enemies at once. But I don't know. I haven't really been able to utilize it enough to be a good option for combat. You know? Wow, I'm just sticking a banana in my ear at this point. What do you mean by what do I mean by that? I mean that's pointless and makes me look like a fool. Pretty much. Alright, I'm just gonna try jump killing them to the win, because I've been doing so poorly. I may not be able to handle the boss, frankly. If I'm having this much trouble on the regular dudes, then that boss is gonna destroy me. I really don't see any way, like, out of surviving the final boss of the game. Alright, come on, dude. Are we almost at the final boss? Almost. At least it seems like it. I could be wrong. There could be another stage, but I really doubt it. I'm thinking they all have a 7 stages is the final. Yeah, well, I'm probably going to make another save. I'm probably going to have to save over my Tira Square save state. Well, I saved it there just because of just in case if I wanted to just try and beat Neotiris, but now that I know how difficult it gets after that fact, yeah, I am not I would not have been able to get to the end where I was at in the Tiris save spot. I would have easily been destroyed. Are we at the final boss? He looks like a final boss time, so. Alright, let me go ahead and see. Save. C is my really good startup, so I think I'm going to just go ahead and keep it at A. And then if I die, I'll do what I did off screen again. I'll tack it on the end or maybe make another video. I was expecting to get this little, like Golden Axe 3 done in a couple of episodes, but he's got magic. But I might have to just add on an extra video for the end, depending on how long this takes. Well, we'll see. If it takes me a bit of time, I'll just split it up. Alright, well, at least this guy, I think this is Death Guld again. I think. I could have sworn at the beginning of the game it said it was Death. Oh, well, that's not good. At least he sort of gets hurt by jump attacks, you know what I mean? First, let's get killed. We can do that. That'll work. Not too bad so far. He's not like Death Guld, Deathbringer, who like instantly casts spells when he hits you at all. Period. Of course, the first version of Death Guld summoned skeletons, and that was kind of annoying, except if you knew when he was going to cast spells. Overall, Death Guld from Golden Axe 2 is probably the easiest out of these bosses for now. I mean, we have yet to finish and fight this guy, but he seems... I mean, unless there's another stage or I mean, he's doing a lot of damage to me, so I can't... And Death Guld in the second game didn't really hurt me that much. I really wish that the enemy could hurt itself, you know? I don't know why, I just really want to. Although I haven't been doing hardly any damage to him. And I don't think these guys are invincible, so I don't have to worry about. Yeah, at least I can throw them into. Oh, they're okay. Never mind. They will keep coming, won't they? All right. Whoops. So I have to be careful. Looks like maybe maybe there was only another one off screen. If that's the case, that's not bad, but. Well, so far, I wouldn't say he's too bad. I mean, he's doing a lot of damage and he's grabbing me every time. That sucks. But I mean, overall, ooh, this magic does do a bit of damage, I'll admit. He's not as aggressive as Deathbringer is, that's for sure. And Death Guld would usually... Death Guld from the second game would usually try to stay away from you, so you could use summon skeletons and stuff like that. So they may have not been invincible like in the first. Well, actually, in the first game they weren't invincible. They just had a lot. They had more HP than the final boss, the Deathbringer himself did, which is kind of funny when you think about it. All right, Death Guld, come on, we've got this. We're gonna die if you. Maybe we don't have it. I don't know. I've struck him quite a few times. Although I feel like, I almost feel like he's actually not the final boss, even though he has the golden axe. Like, oh, did we do it? Please, please, pray the arcade gods that we did it. Yay, we saved the princess. Come over here, give me some sugar, baby. To have peace in this land again is like a dream come true. Thank you. And it was with Axe Battler, too. Wish I could have done it as Tyrus, but, are they gonna hug? They're gonna make out, aren't they? Or not. I mean, if you were Tyrus, would have been the same thing. Whoa! No, is there? No. Because we got struck by... No! Dang it! Now it's Death Guld 2 or something like that. You should realize the power hidden within this axe. The axe, I mean. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Oh no, 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 not another, oh no, I'm almost dead, game, come on, man. Okay, focus, oh no, focus, focus, okay, we can do this, we got this. Just pray to Jemus, you know, science, the god of science, I don't know. No! That range and that damage is not, oh, merciful. Mercy, mercy. I'm probably gonna have to reload, or not reload. I'm probably gonna have to try to beat Death Guld Part 1 a bit quicker, more efficiently, so I can have a bit more life for. He's learning to block too. No, 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 no. I thought we beat the game. Why did you tease me with that game? Ah. God, I'm either getting hit by his axe or I'm getting hit by his spell. No, I didn't want to charge. Why does it do? What? I wonder if it's just an issue with my controller. Because I'm. Oh, he uses mat. Oh, there we go. I'm dead. There's no way that doesn't kill me. All right, we died again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tack on me beating Death Guld's second one, or at least get into a decent part where I've done a decent damage to him, and adding and tacking on this to there. So you know, we got all that, and then we died. Okay, so I'll be back in just a moment as soon as I've gotten to the Death Guld Part 2, and hopefully I'll have a few more lives left so I can actually handle him better. So I'll see y'all in a moment. All right, let's try this one more time. I'm gonna just start at the beginning and then tack it on. If I fail, you won't know. Actually, I'll let you know how many times I failed. So I'm gonna see how I can beat. Let's see if I can cheat beat him. He seems to be not as well programmed as the other bosses, if that makes sense. And I do have an extra life that I didn't have earlier, so I did a little bit better. Hey, I threw him! I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Yeah, it seems to be weirdly susceptible to jump attacks, oddly enough. So I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, it just depends on when you jump hit him, you know. Ah, I got unlucky there, but all right. I think we got this now that I'm a bit more focused. And I wasn't on like the final life or two at this point. Like I'm actually at a decent spot. The only thing I have to worry about is him casting magic on me now. That's the only thing I can't. Oh well, he might be learning to block now. I don't know. And he does like a ton of damage, by the way. Like it is hilarious how much damage he does. Yep, there goes his magic. Luckily, I have a couple lives left, so I can suffer. Now I wonder, is he gonna keep doing that now that we've hit a certain phase, or does he only do it so many times? That's what I'm. Do we do it? Oh, he was cursed. What? Oh, or it was the golden axe. No, precious axe. We had to leave it. Ah. Okay, so he did go. That's kind of funny. I thought they were just gonna do the whole. You know, he leaves it behind, it gets destroyed, whatever. No, I was not expecting him to run back and get it. That's kind of funny, actually. Oh, there goes Death Guld's I swear they call him Death Guld, the little museum piece. But I'm just going to call him Death Guld unless the credits tell me otherwise. But yay, we beat him, destroyed his thing, and got the golden axe. Finally, the courageous warriors defeated the evil lord, even though it's just me. Even though it says warriors. It's assumed Tyrus, Flare, and the other two are with you, but their castle, strengthened by the evil magic, turns to dust. Yay! There's the kitties and the sailors and all the ladies who look exactly the same. And they retrieve the golden axe. Why is it golden? It would be the worst weapon ever because gold is malleable. It bears conductive metal. Peace returns to the entire world with the golden axe, which is basically monetarily maybe worth something, but not from a weapon. That's a bad weapon. Time passes and their battles become legends that pass down forever. Yep, there's the others. Hey, Gilius, Tyrus, Panther Dude, and Barbarian. I got the golden axe without your help because you tried to stop me. And let's watch the credits roll. Thank you, Fuzzy. Again, why didn't you ever put your actual name? Did you really not want to be tied to this game at all? Ah, whatever. But anyway, thank you guys. Thank you, character design, even though you used a lot of the same designs from the previous games. Well, I mean, the bosses were different at least. So you had you had a lot of different backgrounds. I mean, I didn't even do all the top paths or all the little branching paths. So I'll give this game credit. I think the music was pretty good for the most part. Although I think the second game probably still my favorite overall soundtrack. I think maybe the first one. It depends on my mood. But you gotta give this game credit. It had multiple paths. It was slightly tougher and slightly longer too. Despite it being 7 stages, I felt like it was longer than the other games. And it was definitely polished a bit better. Although it was almost polished to the point where it got annoying at parts just because of the and thanking me. Well, thank you, and the test players. But it did have some different types of comboing. It did have that aim, jump and attack button pressing, and they had 4 different characters. They had 4 different play styles. So overall, pretty solid game. People don't talk about this one very much when they talk about games, though, probably because the first one's so iconic. But a good effort nonetheless. I enjoyed it. I probably won't play this one as much because of kind of the annoying difficulty at some despite the fact the other 2 games, despite the first game being harder. Or yeah. Actually, that's debatable because the first game is hard to a point, but the final boss is the hardest part of it. While 2, overall, was a pretty just smooth run for the most part. Even the boss wasn't really that hard. And then this one is kind of a combination of both because of how long the levels are. You have a good chance of getting wiped out pretty quickly. Although the game gave me plenty of life at a lot of spots, weirdly enough. So overall, I like this game. It's definitely got a lot of replay value because of the different paths, different players you can play as well. So I thought it was a pretty solid effort. Maybe not my top one of the. I think I still like the first game the best just because of just the first one I played, and that's the one I remember as a kid. But thanks for joining me on this little retro mode playthrough of some Golden Axe. Maybe I'll try to find a good arcade emulator or a good emulation program for online to play the arcade version with the Centaur Girl and all that. That'd be kind of neat. That's something to think about. And there's plenty of other games on this Ultimate Collection that I could try out as well. So if I ever need some more videos to fill in while I'm working on other projects, I'll do that. So thanks for joining me. I'm playing all the console versions of Golden Axe. What about that one for the PS3? All the console versions of the Golden Axe. And I hope you got a kick out of the old retro games. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time I play a game. So long.